Hello, hi, a very happy good evening. So this is Krishna and we've been talking about the story of life on earth, and that's biology. So thank you so much for joining my Soulful Friday today. So it's great to see you all here. So hi 𝗍𝐴, a very happy good evening. So please guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So I know all of you are eagerly waiting for these new sessions because the title must itself sound very new to you, that is Soulful Friday. So what does this Soulful Friday all mean about? So what are we going to talk? Well, it's a very casual or very normal session which all of us look forward to. So we need someone to say okay when you do a mistake. We need someone to say okay, it's fine, it's okay, you can learn and you can fail when you get rejected or when you get failed, right? Well, so that is all the content for today. So all of you can actually rent out your frustration. So just relax, take a break in your life, because sometimes when you take a break and analyze yourself, it feels that you're going better, right? So that is all about it, because it's been a very long time since I spoke something very motivational, so since I gave my students any type of motivation. So I put up a poll on the YouTube and people said yes, they need a motivational session, so that's the main reason. So here we are talking about the Soulful Friday. So yeah, so why is the title Soulful Friday? So it might sound pretty new, unheard of to you. But it's not new to me, so I have come across this term a lot, so that's why it stuck to my mind when I wanted to give a motivational session. So today being Friday, I want to say it's a Soulful Friday. So why this title? So back when I was in school, or way before all the pandemic started, so Friday used to be a day that we used to look forward from Monday. We all used to look forward to Fridays, right? So be it Sunday night, you start longing for Friday. Because when you were in school, Saturday, Sunday are holidays, right? But as you start moving to elder classes or older classes, like when you were in 11th and 12th, so Saturday used to be half a day where you used to have only test. So even when we were in college, so Saturday was half working day, we just used to do lab work and come back. So it wasn't much of a stress actually. So that is what Fridays is all about. So even actually on the weekend, you don't feel so relaxed than you feel the day before. Like for me, when I'm working right now, so Sundays are off. So Saturday evening is the best time of my life. I'm so relaxed because tomorrow is a holiday and I can do my work pretty slowly. So that mere thought makes me work so well on a Saturday evening. And towards Monday evening or Tuesday evening, it gets so saturated for me. So I hope it happens with you also. So actually Fridays are soulful and people would say, oh, the weekend is here, the weekend is around the corner, right? But today my agenda, my content that I'm going to speak behind Soulful Fridays is way different. So I'm going to teach you something else and the take home message would be something else. But the topic why so is what I explained so far. Right, so let's move forward and understand what is this Soulful Friday. So what are we going to talk inside today's content? So before we go, I would like to ask you one single question. How is 2022 going? So I still remember a couple of weeks before, or probably 20-30 days before, I wished you a very happy new year. And we also ended the last session of the last year with a good note, and we start off this with a very good note, and we were hoping, we had all our hopes, etc. Yes, a very happy good evening, 𝗍𝐴. So thank you so much for joining my lecture today, my motivational session today. So please do like, share and subscribe. Right, so how is 2022 going on? So it's been 1 month and 10 days down the line. So how is your year going on? Yes, 𝗍𝐴, how is your 2022 going on? Good? Yes, fine. So are you guys enjoying? So I did hear people saying, ma'am, we started 2022 with a lot of hopes and aspirations and a lot of faith and belief. But again, this corona is having a lingering feeling around us. It's just pondering over us. It's not letting us go. So things are still in a dilemma, whether to continue or whether to stop. So we don't know what to decide. So we don't think 2022 is very good. So yeah, so 𝗍𝐴 also says 2022 is going 50% good. All right. So what about the remaining 50%? So we are just 1 month down. So we still have 11 months to count and go. So if you say so far it's only 50% good. Okay, so but physics ke liye it's bad. Okay, so which means you are enjoying bio. All right, very good. Okay, great. So probably people would give me some of you would give me the answer, ma'am, yes, we are fine, happy. So long, nothing bad. So it's still going. My track is going fine. Some people would say, ma'am, I'm stressed, I'm sad. So I don't know why I don't feel happy. So that is what people say, right? Hi Abhirami, yes, hello, very happy good evening. So thank you for joining me this evening. So please do like, share and subscribe. Yeah, Miss Abhirami, okay. So thank you so much for joining my session today. Fine. So some people would say they are happy, they're pretty happy, they are content with what they have no regrets, nothing. So things are going on fine. And some group of people would say they're sad because they just don't know how to be happy, or they do not find a reason to be happy. It can be, right? So there are a third group of people who say, "Ma'am, I'm very stressed. I want to run away from my life. I don't want to study physics, chemistry, biology, but I want to become a doctor." Yes, I have seen students like that. So which category do you belong? So you don't have to vote for me, but you can decide which category you stand. So probably you can stand between the three of them. So that's all you can do. So I would say I am between being very happy and I'm between being very miserable. So I'm somewhere in between. Yes, you're very welcome. So the pleasure is mine, right? Okay, so what do I talk about a Soulful Friday? So throughout the week we all work so hard. I didn't start physics and chemistry, so your life is going still fine because you're only doing biology. Is that so? Oh, very nice. Okay. So physics and chemistry isn't tough after all, because when you go to medicine, you'll understand bio is the toughest part. Physics and chemistry are still easy. Okay, you love bio and CS. All right. Soulful Friday. It's a very calm Friday. So it's very relaxing Friday. So that is what it means if you want me to explain the contextual meaning, right? So from Monday till Friday, we work so hard and we look forward for the weekend. So from Monday towards Friday, so you have 5 working days, be it you're in school or college or in a working profession. So 5 days we all work so hard so that we look forward for the time for ourselves, right? So at the end of the day, at the end of 6 classes, probably when I go back home, so all that I want is to sit down for 5-10 minutes and do things that I love and do things for myself. So that's what I would do, okay? Okay, you want physics class also? All right, I'll talk to the management. Let's see what they do. All right. Yeah, so that's what we look forward to, right? So at the end of a very bad day, you want to go home and share all the bad experience that you had in your day with your family members, with your friends, or whoever is there, right? So, for example, if you had a very good day, so you like to share your joyous moments with your family, with your partners, etc. So we look forward to someone who will listen to you and who will say very good, or who will say it's okay, it's fine, don't worry on a bad day, right? So Fridays are looked forward for that. So in a organization where Monday to Friday is working and Saturday, Sunday are off, so people look for some kind of appreciation or some kind of recognition or reward for all the effort they have put in for 5 days, right? So be it a school, be it a college, be it an organization. So I remember when I used to study in school, so every Monday morning we used to have an assembly. So it's an assembly where all the students from 6 to class 12 would assemble up, and they will give the best disciplined student for the last week or the previous week. So that was one kind of motivation. So a student can get it twice or thrice, it does not matter. But that is a motivation to stay good this entire week, right? So be it Friday, be it Monday, so some kind of award and recognition will do a lot of good. So sometimes even if you score really well in your exam, you look for that good words of appreciation from your teacher. So that's all we need. You need to be appreciated by someone, because all of us feel a lot of rejection and loneliness. Sometimes people would have tried NEET for 3 times, 4 times, and then they would have felt like, no, it's not my cup of cake. It didn't work well that way. No, please don't be afraid of failure. It is not that way, okay? So today I'm going to talk about a very unique concept. So before we go to that unique concept, rejection. So rejection is one thing that scares us the most in life, right? So rejection scares us much more than cancer or anything, I would say. So what if it does not turn out good for me? So when people who are going to invest in a business, they are scared of rejection. So when you go for an interview, you will be scared of a rejection, right? So there are people who have failed n number of times. So there was one basketball coach, he spent 16 years without a single victory. 16 years he kept playing basketball. So that was John Dodden. So he kept playing basketball for all 16 years and not even one title or one championship. The next 12 years he won 11 trophies and championships. So now see, how is it going to vary? So you can probably say 16 years of preparation and 12 years of success. So people are scared of rejection. How many times did you try in your life? That is what matters. Hi. So Keshav is here. Yes, I'm doing good. Your mark is ranging from 450 to 500. What I can do smart work more hard with your physics and chemistry, work hard in the weaker chapters. So work more hard also, I would say. Alright. Yes, we will appoint a physics faculty very soon. Yes, don't worry, right? So all of us are scared of rejection. See, look at you guys. So some of you here say, I don't like physics, I don't like chemistry. Probably at the end of the day, you're scared. So you're scared, what if you don't score good in NEET exam? The problem is more not about you scoring, more about what other people will think about you, right? So that is how the world is running. So all of us are scared about rejection in life, whoever it is. Hi Jigyasha, so thank you so much for joining. So it's very nice to see you. So please do like, share and subscribe. So I guess you know Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? So that is your favorite KFC. So he failed multiple times. No one even accepted, no one even wanted to listen to his recipe. But still he never gave up, and today that's why if you enjoy non-veg, you have KFC, right? So you have a lot of examples, a lot of successful examples in real life that you could take up, that failure is not the end. Failure or rejection is just the beginning. So probably you would ask me, ma'am, should I pay to get failed and then pay to win? No, it's not exactly like that. So you learn, right? So there are two ways how you take up things. So today I want to specifically talk about certain things. Accept failure, accept rejection, and wake up. That's what I'm going to talk about. So accept if you have failed today, accept and learn from your mistake. Don't just give up. So probably if I'm keeping 4 tests and all the 4 tests you have failed, it doesn't mean you're not fit for NEET. No, maybe you didn't actually didn't feel good during those 4 days, but you actually wanted to become a doctor, right? Yes. So actually I also wanted motivation. So thank you Jigyasha, thank you. Alright, so people actually wanted someone to say, okay, it's okay, you have failed, it's okay, you have failed. No, come up, it's okay. So there are a lot of people out there who have failed. So you know the famous story of Muhammad Ghazni, who invaded India so many times until he succeeded. Never give up is one thing. But yeah, what do I want to talk about today? So that is something very special. So I also heard about it very recently. So when I was reading a book, I came across this, that is 𝐕𝐵𝐴𝐵. So this is a Japanese concept and it's a very beautiful concept. So you agree no one is perfect, neither me nor you. At one point in time, we all do mistake. So probably I might look good to you, but I'm also bad in some person's life, right? It happens in many ways. So I cannot be good in everyone's life, neither you can be good in someone's life. So it's not that every day I carry myself without any mistake and I'm perfect, so that's not possible. So that is also, making mistake is also one of the feature of Homo sapiens today, right? And we're known for making mistakes, that's what I would say. So we have made n number of mistakes so that we have already destroyed Earth, right? Yes. So what is this 𝗣𝘗𝗵𝗱𝗲𝗍? A way of living that focuses on finding beauty within the imperfections of life and accepting peacefully the natural cycle of growth. So you and I have a lot of imperfections. A lot may not be, some imperfections we have, right? We are all not very good. So if all of us are good, all of us would be at the top of the world. No. So we are all imperfect in our own way and accept that imperfection. So that is a natural cycle towards your growth and towards your purpose in life. So this has been beautifully explained in the Japanese philosophy by using a very beautiful concept. So when a glass bowl or when a proper, you could say a ceramic bowl is broken, is it possible to put back the pieces of the bowl? So if I have a glass bowl and if the glass is shattered, right? So would the glasses be able to put back without any kind of scar? Okay, so Raj is also attending. Hello Raj, so thank you so much for attending my lecture or my motivational session. So please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So the Chinese philosophy of 𝗵𝐴𝐵𝐴𝐵 says yes. So in the Chinese culture, when a glass bowl is shattered, they try to put the pieces of the bowl with the help of liquid gold. So probably a bowl which has been broken is put back in shape by using liquid gold. So now the bowl looks like it is a new bowl with a lot of new design, right? So you and I do not know it's a broken bowl. It looks like it's made up of a proper design with a golden touch, right? But actually it's been stuck back or put back into shape with the help of a liquid gold. So this is the way you accept your imperfections. So this is called as the golden line. So when you allow yourself to have the golden line, which means you are accepting your imperfections and you're allowing the natural growth to happen. So this is the beautiful concept of 𝗵𝐴𝐵𝐴𝐵. So you don't have to confess in me, even I don't have to confess in you. So there are some times when all of us are most rejected, right? So we are desperate. So we never thought this bad incident would happen with us. So we have all failed badly in our life. But did you accept it? Did you otherwise think because that didn't happen, this happened and I'm happy? Right? So please understand, in life all of us are not perfect. Even the beautiful moon is not completely perfect. It has a small dot of imperfection. So does everyone in this globe, right? So that is how probably we are created, or that is how probably we are evolved. So please try to incorporate this principle of 𝗵𝐴𝐵𝐴𝐵 in your life and accept your imperfections and have a lot of golden lines. Right? So that is what will hold you together, and that is what will teach you a lot in life. So today you failed, you'll stand up very close, right? So you feel like that mostly, yes. Very simple. So it's not that I've always been at the top of my life. No, I have faced rejection. I still remember I went for an interview probably a few years back. So when I was in my 3rd year or my 4th year. So I was good in my academics. I was pretty good because I was a rank holder. So I was pretty good and I walked into the interview. So suddenly I became very nervous, though I'm a very good public speaker. So I was never scared of seminars in my class or never scared of any presentation. I would just go and speak my heart out because I enjoy speaking. So because at one point in my time, in my life, I wanted to be a motivational speaker. So I just enjoy speaking. But I make sure I grab everyone's attention. So when I went into that interview, so me and my other friend, so she was my close friend and we both went into the interview. So what happened was, first they called me inside. So the one who was going to interview me, he saw all my records and was like, yeah, pretty good. So probably, I guess you all know, in human health and disease, we have the structure of immunoglobulin, you have the structure of antibody. So me being a life science student, there is a part and parcel of my everyday life. I have read immunology as an entire subject. I have read it twice, one during my 2nd year, one during my 4th year. So with that being the take, the moment I went in, we had all the pleasantries and greetings. The first few questions he asked me about amino acids, and I was well and fine, good. He asked me to draw the structure of immunoglobulin. I drew the structure. So probably, I guess you guys know how the structure of immunoglobulin is, right? So the structure of immunoglobulin is something like this, if you remember. So it has a heavy chain, it has a light chain. And I drew the structure. He told me to mark the parts. I didn't know, vaguely everything went numb in myself, so I could not remember. So there are so many parts as a life science student. So in your textbook, there aren't many parts that you can mark here. But as a life science student who has read so much, yes, there are a lot of parts here, I can still tell you now. But he asked me, so I marked whatever I remembered. So he asked me, what is this portion? I was numb. I didn't know. I had written the exam just a month before. I'm still in my life science. So I didn't know what this stands for. I was completely blank. So I told him, I don't know. So he asked me, this is so simple, you don't know? I literally told him, yes, I don't know. After that, he never asked me a question. So with his look, I understood he has judged me. He has judged me, okay, so I'm only capable of mugging up and putting things inside, and that's why so much of mark. But now I'm not able to recollect. So he called my friend. So my friend, he asked the same question. So she was lucky enough, so she remembered everything. She answered everything. She got selected and I got rejected. And the moment I came out, trust me or not, I remembered what this part stands for. So that I felt was the greatest rejection, because after that the person who interviewed came out and said you have to work hard on your life. So otherwise it's very tough. So you will never get any scope in life. So probably he said because he judged me in 2 minutes because I couldn't answer this. And that was the greatest rejection I felt. I thought, okay, the entire life science is not working on me. I should have just taken computer like my relatives told me, because that time computer science was the highest paying course, right? So I thought I have done a blunder in my life. So how am I going to get it done? How am I going to redo it? So that was the biggest thing in my life. But yeah, I went home, I cried to my mom. My mom said, it's okay, it's one incident in your entire life. You still have to do a lot of things. So the strength was given to by my mom. It's okay, one question, who's going to judge you? The world is so big, go anywhere. So that's what my mom told me. So I thought to myself, okay, I should never go to that place. I should never remember that person. I should never meet him in my life. But my friend also didn't feel good because I got rejected and she didn't feel like going. So she also cancelled her internship with that person. And we both went to the same place where we got it together. But still I will not forget. So now when I was there in that situation, I never wanted to meet him again. But today I want to meet him and say, sir, thank you. Had you not rejected me that day, so I wouldn't have gained more confidence today. And yes, I know what this part stands for. So this is a variable region of your antibody. So we called it as the FAB, fragment where your antibody binds. Sorry, your antigen binds. So yeah, so it is a golden line in my life. So all of us have this golden line. So please do understand that these are not scar marks but golden lines which are here to teach you something very, very good, right? So that is wabi-sabi, and that is the concept that I want to tell you. So probably some days will be really bad. So some days you thought will go good but will not go good. It's okay. Something someone is teaching you, right? So that's fine. So make yourself have this golden line. So this looks like it's a golden line, not as a scar. The way you look at it, the way the world will look at it. So show yourself to the world will look at you with the same perspective, and that's very true. Alright, so yeah, so this is the shortest message that I want to give you, and it was a very beautiful message when I read. So I thought I should definitely share it with my students. So the take-home message that I would like to give you: if you work well, you succeed, or you either learn. There's nothing called as failure. So if you work really hard, you learn something, you don't fail. If you work really hard, you succeed, that's fine, right? So yeah, there are so many people out there who are ready to point faults at you. Hooray, at the end of the day, it's you. You're living your life. They're not going to come and eat for you. No, when you're sad, they're not going to come and ask you, are you fine? So when you greet a lot of people in a day, they ask you how you are. So probably if I say, I'm not okay, what are you going to come and do to my life to make it all right? Nothing, right? So why do you bother to ask? So it's okay. So third person's opinions does not matter. So do what you feel is good. Stand up with yourself and show the confidence that you have. That is the biggest outlook you can give it to the world, right? So this is one take-home message I want to give you. So never say, so I have seen a lot of students, so the past 1 year, so during the lockdown, where students are really frustrated because they have to get used to the online coaching. They have to struggle hard. So they asked me only one question. Ma'am, I study so much, but still I don't succeed. So see, Keshav here told me he's getting only in 450 to 500 range. Come on, if you're working hard, you're learning something. One day your time will come where you'll succeed. So worrying is not going to change any perspective. So shed as many tears as possible. Not even a small seed will not germinate in that water, right? So there's no point. So life is a challenge, so go through it. So the next message I want to tell you, the only thing that keeps us from getting what we want, this is a story we keep telling ourselves about why we cannot have it. So every time the only thing that keeps us from getting what we want is a story that we keep telling ourselves about why we cannot have that something. So that's very, very true. I believe so. So failure is not an echo of the future. It is neither the echo of the past. So live the present movement. That is equally enough, right? So yeah, so everyone will have the day. That is very true. Right, so as young minds of India don't have a lot of bad things in your mind, so don't get depressed for no reason. Yes, the world is a bad place right now, so yeah, we should be ashamed to say this, but you still have to run along. So still the seasons of the nature change, you cannot stop them. Right? So go with the flow, go with the river, go be a flower who just comes, blooms, who cannot even know how it smells. A flower does not know what kind of smell it has, only you and I can know. A mirror does not have a mirror for itself. So it's okay to be imperfect. So rise up like a phoenix from the ashes to shine high and rise high. Alright, so this is the shortest message that I want to give. So anyone who is demotivated, who's stressed, come on guys. At the end of the day, it's still fine. There's still sun shining in the sky and there's still moon in your dark sky. So wake up and come up, okay? So accept your imperfections, have the golden lines in your life. That is all the message that I want to give you, and I hope it was definitely a soulful Friday. So if you genuinely like sessions of this type, so please do like, share and subscribe. So thank you so much for your time. So it gives me a lot of pleasure to touch a lot of lives standing here, and it's a huge platform and it's a very responsible platform. So I hope I have imparted the knowledge that I have and the message I have to in a beautiful way. So please put into the comment section as to how you like the session, and please type in if you need more of such sessions. So not to forget, Monday at 4:30 you have your mentee quiz and evolution. So please be there on Monday. So until then, this is me signing off. So have a great weekend, and I hope you guys will have a lot of golden lines in your life. So thank you and bye.